American people, wake up. This is the time. This is where you're going to rise to the occasion or you're going to fall flat on your face. We're going to separate boys from men and girls from women real quick. If God be for me, who can be against me? For no weapon formed against me shall prosper in Jesus' name. I've been given power over all the enemy. I know who I am. Oh, and you guys are pissed that I woke up this morning. Well, you should have got me when you had the chance. 1, 2, 3, I win. It's time to make moves, America. Time is running out. If you don't believe, if you're a Democrat, if you're a little lefty, all right, and you have a hard time believing and wrapping your mind around this because, you know, you're just so caught up in the Dems' ass, listen, all I'm asking is that you just take a step back from politics just for a second, okay? Look at your family, look at the people around you, look at humanity, and all I'm asking is that you just take a moment to investigate, think about the things that I'm saying, that other people are saying. It is not a direct attack on you personally or your political party. It is the losers and creeps and the evil people within the party that are causing this. And if you don't find out who your real enemies are, you're going to get caught up. I don't care about politics. I don't care about religion. I don't care at all whatsoever. I care about humanity. I care about life. I care about preserving life. I care about our children and our grandchildren having a future. That's what I care about. So what I'm asking you people is set your differences aside, set your pride aside. Just set it on the table. It'll be there when you get back. If we get back. Just set it down for a second. And just really think if the things that I'm saying or have been saying are true. If these horrible wickedness are still yet to come. If I'm right, okay? If I'm right, then there's a lot at stake. There is a lot to lose. And in my opinion, none of it is worth chancing. Take a moment. Set your differences aside. Set your pride aside. Set your anger and your frustration aside. Because you need a righteous anger right now. This is not for people who are stuck on racism. This is not for people who are stuck on gender. This is not for people who are just stuck on nothing but politics. Because that doesn't matter right now. This is survival. This is about getting to tomorrow and the tomorrow after that. If somebody told you they're going to bomb us in 3 weeks, and the only thing that we have to do to stop it is to grab arms and tell them no. Really simplistic, not the best example, but let's make it that simplistic, just for conversation's sake, okay? It's that simple. Do you hold on to your pride? Do you hold on to your politics and your religion and say, I'm not holding his hand. I'm not grabbing arms with this person. They're racist. They're a righty. They're a lefty. They're gay. Would you do that? Or would you set it down just for a moment so that we can be united for our own survival? Because that is where we're at. If you have no idea what's coming, I suggest you do a little research because it's ugly and it's scary. And it is coming. Nothing at this point is really stopping it. It's just being slowed down. I need your help. And you need mine. That's why we're in a world full of people. We need each other. At some point in your life, just everyday experiences, you need another human being. It is time to lock arms. It is time to stand up for our country, for our people, for our freedom. And our people is not a color. It is not a race. It is a being, a human being. Get up. Your masks right now are not needed. Your social distancing was never needed. Social distancing is about control. It is about monitoring. It is about knowing what you're doing when you're doing it. When we stand too close to each other, they can't tell what we're doing. When we're in large groups, they can't tell what we're doing. They want us monitored at all times for control. Your mask, come on, how many times they gotta bounce back? It protects you, it doesn't protect you, it protects you. This is a muzzle. This is a silencing. This is a scare tactic to enforce that distance from others. Hell, they've already divided us with religion, politics, gender. They've already done that. Now they make it so we don't even want to stand next to a person. Oh my God, don't cough. Oh my God, do you have the coronavirus? I like to go in the store and cough. Like really fucking loud. It's like, really? Really, lady? Shut the fuck up before I sneeze on you. God. It's so irritating. And you're doing exactly what they wanted you to do. Like you're falling, you're feeding right into it. That's why they keep pushing. They keep pushing because we allow them to. Because we've been so freaking desensitized and brainwashed that we just go with the flow. Most people didn't start questioning shit until after the fact. Those should have been on point, immediate questions. Wait, I'm sorry, what? You said it's what? And I'm sorry, where'd it come from? Okay, how'd it get here? And you said, who has it? No, where? So you mean to tell me this is so deadly that I gotta go in my house, right? And you're telling me that, and it's funny because like every day there was a confirmed case in the state. Like, oh, this state's got it, and then the next day, oh, that one's got it. It was like, come on, dude. Like, this isn't so obvious. But you mean to tell me that you have a confirmed case 45 minutes away from me? Basically in my backyard? And I don't know who it is? But apparently we could have it and not even know it and spread it. And you're trying so hard to stop the spread of this disease. But I can't know who has it close to me? Well, make that fucking make sense. And did they have a family? Did they have like a dog or a wife or a husband or some kids? Did they live alone? Because if they didn't, then their whole family could be affected. And I'm pretty sure before you found out that they were infected, they were already infected, and they went around high-fiving fuckers, and they weren't even washing their hands, and they're touching little peepees and digging in their nose and touching every handle that I touch and going to every restaurant that I go to and passing money around. You didn't think that maybe you would go into that city where that confirmed case was and supposedly test the whole household and ensure that the surrounding area is now clean? Letting the people who are in that area be aware? That sounds like too much common sense. Oops, my bad. But I can know about the fucking celebrities who have it? Really? Why do I care? Do I know you? Are you going to come around? Me? No, you're not. So I can know your name, but I can't know who they are? I mean, that was just one common sense. Tiny question out of like a million that no one seemed to be asking. And when I started asking those questions, no one had any answers. I'm like, so why are we doing this? I said, dude, this is martial law. It's coming. No, it's not. This is America. You just let them. You just proved them right. This little COVID shit, that was a test. We passed it with flying colors. Boy, we walked in unison like little soldiers, and we put on our masks. And we kept 6 feet apart. And everybody started washing their hands. A lot of them didn't, though. They just said they did. I watched them picking their nose, and I watched them pee. They didn't do it. And they said, stay in your home and your kids can't go to school. Shit, just not too long ago, my kid had missed so much school that they were talking about sending me to court, right? Making me pay a fine, even maybe doing some jail time. But all of a sudden, it's okay if my kids don't go to school for the whole fucking year? What happened to just this mandatory? Oh my God, it's so important. Really now? Okay. "20 minutes in. I'm not doing this. This video should not even been this long, okay? I just get really excited and I get really pissed off because I'm like, wake up! Do something! Instead of just sitting in your house watching the fake ass news, being fed bullshit lies, and then patiently waiting for this. U.S. Army, National Guard. Hi, ma'am. We have a vaccine for you. But I'm not sick. I don't want it. Ma'am, it's a mandatory vaccine. Step outside. Can we come in? No, we're just going to come in anyway. Are these your children? Have they been vaccinated? Oh. I don't want my kids vaccine. Ma'am, it's not an option. Go ahead and take these kids over here. It's coming. Mark these words. Bill Gates said it himself out loud. Proud to say it. The whole world needs to be vaccinated. The whole world. Hey, look at me. It's gonna hurt a bunch of people. But you know, it's for the good of humanity. A lot of people are gonna die. But here's your vaccine. You don't believe me? Go do some research. It's there. You just don't research it because you have been fed the BS and have been given the mentality that we're crazy and this is a conspiracy theory. So you didn't waste your time. You didn't waste your time attempting to look. And while you're sleeping, we will be preparing. And we will be ready. And you're going to make it hard on us because we got to come save your ass too. Instead, you could be fighting with us. Anyway, I ain't got time for this shit no more. At least not today, not now. I'll rant another time. In the meantime, get busy. You got homework to do. There's a test coming. And you don't get to retake it. You'll either live or die. This is your girl, Letty, giving it to you straight. There's no sugarcoating here. Doesn't matter if you're scared. Let that fear move you in the right direction. You don't like my channel? Scurry along. There's plenty other ones It'll feed you some bullshit. With that being said, I gotta go expose some more bullshit. So, deuces, I love you guys. I really do. I care from the bottom of my heart. I care. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm saying it. I wouldn't be bitching about it and screaming about it all the time if I didn't really care. If I didn't really know that this stuff was true. Because I wouldn't waste my time either. Do what you gotta do. Do it quick. Time is not our friend. Neither is Bill Gates.